Alright everybody, what's up man? How are you guys doing today? It's Kave Kid. I'm right back online right now. Maybe some of you guys just got a email saying I'm jumped back on. I am on right now. It's 9:43 West Coast time. I'm in Fresno, sunny California. It is the evening hour, so if you guys are out there wherever you're from, it's probably already morning time, mid-afternoon, wherever you are at. Shouts out to you guys, man. I'm just kicking back right now, trying to relax, wind down, see what the next day brings me. Always waiting and hoping for bigger and better things. Always working hard for that. I hope you guys are doing the same. I'm pretty sure you guys are. Everybody these days are working more and more towards their dreams, and you guys just keep on moving, man. Keep it pushing. But anyway, I'd like to let you guys know I'm here. I'm trying to work back into the flow with this. Just doing what it does best. So how have you guys been? Hopefully everything's looking good for you single ladies out there. Shouts out to you guys. Hopefully you're getting your money right and you're taking care of all what you need to take care of. Whether you're doing it the right way or the slutty way, hey, that's your own business. I can't tell you what to do, girl, but hopefully you're doing it all in the right way, even if it's wrong. And shouts out to you single dads out there, man. If you guys are just still, whether you're paying your child support or you got your kids, man, and you're doing your thing, man, shouts out to you. Continue to hang out with them kids, man. It's always about the kids. Shout out to my kid out there, the original Kave Kid, man, Cadence. Shout out to baby girl out there. I know she's out there. If she hears this, I don't know if she ever will, but if she does, shout out to my baby girl out there. And anybody else, shout out to my little nephew too, man, Johnny Boy. Shout out to Johnny Boy, wherever Johnny Boy is at right now. But we're just kicking back. I'm just kicking back to be exact. I'm right here with you guys. Again, it's about 9:45 on the West Coast. So if you guys are out there, go ahead and drop a comment. I'm going to try to keep this flowing with you guys. I just noticed that they only have a 15-minute podcast segments. They used to have a half hour. I used to go for the whole half hour, but now it's a 15-minute window. I got to upgrade. They're trying to tell me to upgrade my status now. So I'm going to have to get on with that. But thank you guys once again. Again, if you're out there, you want to drop a comment, a shout out, let me know what's up, what's popping, whether if you're from Fresno or not, it doesn't matter. If you're across the country, let me know, man. I'm always about it. But anyway, just with me, I just been hiatus for a little bit. I had to get off the internet scene. I think it's always a good thing. If you do just take a break, it's not like you're punishing yourself. I just figured like you're just gonna take a break, step off from the internet scene, and just enjoy life like it was before technology a little bit. I've just been kicking back. Got a girl now. I know I've been a doggy dog the last couple years, and within the last few months, I was a doggy dog. But now I'm starting to, I'm starting to like the one woman thing. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, don't get mad at me. You can't get mad at me. There's ladies out there that got one more than one man. You know what I mean? So shouts out to that. But I'm getting comfortable with it. It's a new thing for me. She got a couple kids, and I gotta, get used to that. I got a baby, so it shouldn't be that hard. But when it comes to other people's kids, I mean, let's be real out there, everybody out there, man. When it comes to other people's kids and you're trying to work something out relationship-wise, I know there got to be some people out there trying it too. It's a new step. You got to get used to it. It's something to get used to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a work in progress, and we're both we have good ideas and goals of where we want to be and all that good stuff. Just like any other relationship, maybe most relationships today, they don't have a plan, but we're trying to put a plan together. We're trying to see if we can make it happen. So if it happens, I'll thank myself and my girl for that, because we work real hard for that. You know what I'm saying? And only we can do it. So we got to put it in our work. But shouts out to that. I'm just been up to that. And just trying to find myself a little bit more better, trying to define myself a little bit more better. Not to be overshadowing anybody or anything like that. Just in general, man, it's nice to get back to yourself for a minute and think what's going on around you. It's like getting the common ground with yourself and knowing your surroundings once again, knowing what more or less is around the corner. You know what I mean? It's good to be that way. It's not being paranoid. Some people are like, well, wow, is that you're thinking too much? No, I don't. Not necessarily, man. I don't think it's not thinking. I'm not necessarily trying to plan things to ruin things, or not necessarily trying to plan things for come-ups. It's more, man, I just, I got to play it smart throughout life. It's just like anything, man. It's like a video game. It's just like anything, your job. It's like going to work every day. If you play it right, things will pay off in the long run. And that's the way I look at it, man. I got to keep, doing the way I'm doing it, because it ain't as wrong. And maybe as soon as it all plays through, eventually it's a big payoff for me. But not only me, but, my girl and everything else that will be, falling in place. But I'm not in no rush, no worries, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of making sure it all goes the same way. And we're just going to figure shit out. That's just what I think what life is about. You know what I mean? You just got to figure it out. There's the ups, the downs, and the side arounds and all that good stuff. But, it's pretty much, life is unquestionable, man. And a lot of people question it, but there's so many questions that are not answered when you are in life. You know what I mean? I don't know, we get so caught up in what we do or what we're trying to do or both, you know what I mean? We're doing and trying or whatever, doing a little bit of both. And I think we sometimes, society, I won't say we, I just say society sometimes seems to forget I wouldn't say their center, but they seem to forget, before all this, we were more in touch with our thoughts, more in touch with our conscience, I guess, like with things, Nowadays it's just more if it's something said on social media or something said on something else, everybody's talking about it. Everybody has an opinion about it, or everyone thinks it's right, or everyone thinks it's wrong. A lot of things like that, man. But who am I? I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor of any sort or anything like that. I'm not nothing like that. That's the way I see things at times, and I just figure, hey, it is what it is. That's what I see. If there's anything else you guys see out there, just let me know. But other than that, guys, it is what it is, and I just try to continue to go as long as I can go. So I just try to figure it out. Try to find something to play here in a bit, but other than that, I just figured, yeah, there we go. Just get into some music. Alright, man. There it is. I just turned on the radio for a second. That was 104.7. That's a pretty cool little jam right there, man, to get it going. But pretty much, guys, I'm just trying to get back onto things. I like the podcast. I think it was pretty cool. And I still continue to think it's cool. It's a good technique to continue to get yourself going. And remembering that, hey, at the end of the day, we do have an opinion. There's millions of other podcasters on this app, and not only on this app, but around the world that do things, you know what I mean? And most of them are just a you and me type person. I'm nobody special. I'm no Ryan Seacrest. I'm not Howard Stern. I'm not anything like that. But I am Chris, and I am, I have my own opinions. I think I'm entitled to it, and I'm not going to be the type to be hypocritical as much. I was a very hypocritical person. I can honestly say that. But now it's like, I got to understand views from every way. Even if I'm not going to really agree with you, I'm going to have to understand you and take it in as is. And just, hey, you never know. Whatever you say or your opinion is, and I have a chance to hear you guys out like that. You never know. Maybe I can use that in my life someday. Or maybe it will teach me a lesson down the road. I don't know. But I'm always open to it. And I just try to stay, more of let me hear you out. And I'm not going to say you're wrong or right. But I'm just going to hear you out. And I just figured by me hearing you out, that should be a satisfaction to most people. Because most people don't ever get heard. So I've just tried to do all that. But not too much. So if you guys can, just, again, you can add this app right here, Spreaker. You can find it on your iTunes store, your Android store, Google Play store, whatever it is, wherever you get your damn apps, search it, Spreaker, and you'll find it. Go ahead and download it. You can become a podcaster. I continue to say this consistently, even when I was doing live streams and all this other nonsense. I always encouraged it, man. You know what I mean? Some people were shy about it. Now, eventually, it's been growing. It's a hit. Not only just within my area, but I mean around the world, man. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. I honestly do. At first, when I started doing the live streams and everything like that on Facebook, especially this on Spreaker, it was a challenge. You know what I mean? I've never really put myself out there like that. I'm really putting myself out there for failure. I'm putting myself out there for comments. I'm putting myself out there for reputation. I'm putting myself out there for anything. I mean, I probably could have, if I had 100%, there's 100%, of people out of 1,000%, but there's 100% of people that listen to me. And if I say something, maybe there's about 50% that are never going to agree with me. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool, but just to know, the things I do say sometimes that I feel that are right or not right, it kind of shows eventually. But I like just the fact that, I'm just allowed to do it. And I can do what I like. I don't have to, overdo anything or have to do one thing or keep it one way or anything like that. I just go with what I please with, you know what I mean, and just continue to go. But I'm here with you guys, so I'm trying to go more with it. Lately, it's just been more of a just chilling, relaxing, catching up with what I need to catch up with. It's finally, everything's kind of flattening out, settling down, so I figured I'd just hop right back on. I have. I like to give a big thanks to the people that I've continued to talk to after and before all the podcasting, man. Shout out to Rob D out there. Shout out to Tree Camp Entertainment, Tree Chopper. Shout out to him, man. Really cool dude right there. You can find him on everything. Same thing, D-Boy the Senate. Shout out to him. Shout out to Young Styles. They're all part of the group. Shout out to The Flow. Just met him within the year. I just met that guy. Shout out to Puerto Rico out there. Shout out to Deviant Graphics out there. Shout out to that. Also, shout out to who else is out there. I had Richie Morales. He was a high school friend of mine, and he's like in the movie scene with all this shit. So shout out to him. I want to give a big shout out there to my cousin Mike. Even though I don't see that ugly bastard, shout out to you ugly bastard. Mike Garza, man, shout out to you. Everybody else out there, man, if I've ever talked to you on a live stream, if I've ever talked to you in person after a live stream or during this whole time or whatever, you see me now, shout out to you guys. Big shout out to Gary Crawley, man. He's always on the airwaves too. But other than that, man, I'd like to thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and try to get more into it. Catch up with you guys. I got lots to talk about. I just need some people to talk about with. Oh, big thanks to the Grizzly. Shout out to the Grizzly. We just seen each other the other day, and maybe I can get the Grizzly back on the mic with me, and we'll get to discussions, doing some episode segments. You can catch everything right here on Spreaker. You can also catch everything on YouTube. We have a channel, Shortwave Society. If you haven't heard it, now you have. You can find it on YouTube. Search the channel, Shortwave, one word, Shortwave Society. There you go. Go ahead and find it right there. And when you find it right there, man, just you guys go ahead and do your thing with that, which will be great. Subscribe and be ready for that. Big shout out to Montana out there, another guy that we ran a podcast with and a lot of visual with. Shout out to Montana out there. Montana. Out from the 925 Records. Shout out to them. Big people right there. They got me up to 1,300 plays on my shit, so shout out to them. I gotta say thank you where credit is due, so shout out to him, man. Big ups to that. And everybody else, like I said, once again. But you guys go ahead and just stay posted, man. Keep doing what you guys do. I'm not your coach. I'm not your motivator. I'm just a human being on this planet just trying to, kick some perspective in a way, man, maybe that you guys haven't heard it before, or maybe that you know me personally, sorry for that, and now you're maybe, I don't know, either you're going to understand me a little more, or maybe you're learning something new from me, or I don't know. I don't care. I'm not forcing you guys to do all that. But what I am just saying, though, man, you guys just keep doing what you do. And, dreaming is not bad, man, but we all like to see things happen, right? So let's just make it happen. Again, man, it's Kave Kid right here, Shortwave Society. You can find us on Spreaker. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook on the fan page. And you guys be ready for more, man. I'm going to have some interviews coming up with some of the guys. And also, man, some visuals. Again, one more time, man. Shortwave Society. This is Kave Kid on Spreaker. Y'all have a good night. It's 9:58 West Coast time. Fresno.